Stay the Victor role. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. So it is another installment of Better Late Than Never with your older than average YouTuber who likes to show how makeup works on aging skin with a mix of studio and sunlight. Today it's not sunny out, but we've got some bright lights going, so that's helpful. So I was able to tone down those studio lights a little bit because I do want you to want it to look good, but also if there's, any texture or anything you need to know. So we are all about the BPerfect Compass of Creativity Quad Shadow Collection. If you want to see what I think, what these look like, and how they worked, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, we're going to get ready to start another Better Late Than Never, and it is going to be with the BPerfect Compass of Creativity Quad Shadow Collection. I was recently gifted this, and because somebody knows of my new BPerfect obsession, of course I decided to obsess over a brand just before I went into a no-buy. I had bought the Carnival 5 Interstellar and was like, where the hell have I been? And then I was lucky to come into 2 additional sets. Now I'll write it up atop. The name escaped me of the other one I got. It's one that's no longer available. And then we've got this one here, which I think may be their first quads. And it was this nice set here. So it comes in the sleeve. And then when you pull it out, and I'll see if it's still available. I think it was the last time I looked, but that was a while back. So it comes like this, and these are beautifully magnetized so that they can stick together and they can stay in that case if you like, or you can have them separately. I think you need the case to keep them stable for sure. And then let's take a quick look into these quads, and then we'll decide what we want to do. I've got my full face on, except for, of course, my eyes, my lips. My hair isn't done, so we're a bit of a mess right now. So anyways, this is the first one, and this is this Naughty Nudes? I can't quite read that writing, so I'm going to say it is, or is it Neutral Nudes? Nature Nudes? I don't know. Can anybody read that? I can't read that. So this is the color story here. It is definitely neutral with a beautiful pop of yellow. I love yellow, and what's great about this palette as well, it has a white and a black to lighten and darken. It has a mirror, and it says unlock your compass of creativity. I wish I had some glasses here, but I'm going to say Naughty Nudes. We're going to go with that. So let's just do them up to my favorite, which you will know will be my favorite color story. Then we have this one here, and then this is Salty Smolders? I tell you, the script, I cannot read this. But anyway, so we're going to go with that. It is this one here. And the same thing, unlock your compass of creativity, the mirror. And it is this beautiful pink and purple palette. This looks almost like a black, but it is not. It is a very, very dark plum shade, which is really nice. And I think we may be mixing and matching. So depending on if they don't have them in the other palettes, we know we have a white and a black in here. But this is a really pretty color story there. Next up, this is West Waters. This one I could read, and it is, which we're going to guess, is the blue palette. And again, unlock your compass of creativity, but then the writing is always in the same color story as the palette. And here is this beautiful blue and purple palette. I like the combination of blue and purple. And again, there's no black, but there is a very dark purple, so it goes a nice range, a lightish, a medium, a dark. Same thing with the blues with a couple extra, and then you've got the one shimmer. And I believe each one of these palettes just has the one shimmer in the middle. Yes, so these are very matte heavy, which is very awesome. I do love me a matte heavy palette. So there we go. And a purple shimmer will look nice with the blue. And then finally, we've got the East. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be West. Maybe it is. Okay. I'm an idiot. So we've got west, it's south smolders, and north nudes. Compass, think woman, think. Alrighty, so now we're on to the east, and here we go. And of course it will be a green color story here. It's green with a pop of yellow. This one as well just has the one shimmer in the center, and I do like a green with a little bit of blue. This is kind of a bluish green, and there's another yellow. And I like this, really like this army green here. I think that's really pretty. So it's a nice muted palette. So there we go. We've got east, south, west, and north. I'm an idiot. Okay, so what do we want to do today? Now I'm going out today. I'm going to be going out for lunch and shopping with a friend. And I'm just wearing gray today. I'm wearing my Vancouver Specials t-shirt. We have some houses that are built that are specifically Vancouver styled. We call them Vancouver Specials, and they now cost a fortune. People used to laugh at them, but now they're worth millions. So again, looking at the different color stories. Let's see if I can do this in such a way that we can show them all together. Ha. Girl has a plan, and hopefully I won't blind you with the mirror, so maybe that's where I'll hold it. So anyways, here we go. There is our color stories. I'm not so good with pinks, so we may leave that one out, though that is in my 2023 that I want to play more with pinks. Purples, blues, greens, yellows, I'm really good at. I'm getting pretty good at the neutrals. Neutrals with a pop of color, not so much. So I think today we are going to give a South Smolders a miss, though it is really, really pretty. Unless I want to put a pink inner corner. I think we all know how neutrals work, so we may leave this unless we want to play with the yellows. That's pretty tempting because there's two different ones in here, and then in the east there's a couple yellows and greens that would go nicely together as well. They're not the same at all, but they're in the same color family, so that could be pretty good. Or we can do a beautiful blue and purple look. Let's do that. We're gonna do blue and purple today. We've decided, and then we can use a little bit of the black from the north palette here, and yeah, so let's do that, and then we can test out to see how good their black is in this palette. It's been really good in all the other palettes two other palettes that I own. So I'm gonna first off go and put on, as usual, seriously, I'm almost there. You can now see scrapes in the side. We're almost done our Suva, and then I think we're going to be going on to a P. Louise base, I believe, because that will be my next oldest that is opened that I've tested. So I think it may be a P. Louise base that I'm going to use next, but then I do have a Colored Rain one that I really like, that I really like. So I don't know, we'll have to see which one. Maybe do a test of each, and then whichever one I like, maybe the least I should go through first. I don't know. We'll see. So anyways, I had gone out in December with some friends. We were supposed to meet up for lunch and hang out. And then what happened was our one friend ended up, her alarm didn't go off, slept in. So two out of the three of us went for lunch, and then she met us afterwards, and then we went for coffee. So now that friend that missed the lunch, we are going to go for lunch, and we're going to go to that restaurant that we tried. It's a new plant-based restaurant. It's very delicious, and they also have it's called Kokomo. Yes, you may start singing the Beach Boys, and yeah, and it has a little grocery attached to it. Not huge, but you know, things that they make, and they make fantastic gluten-free vegan waffles. So the black shade is called Silhouette, so we're gonna go in there. So shout out to Kokomo Foods in Port Coquitlam. Yes. So there we go. Or is it Port Coquitlam? Port Moody? Port Coquitlam. I think it's Port Coquitlam. Port Moody, Port Coquitlam, and Coquitlam are kind of all attached. So Wow, that is a beautiful, and I'm using a fluffy brush. I've been really kind of liking starting with fluffy brushes. So at the moment, especially since I'm patting, there's no fallout and it is dark. Nice. Now that I'm getting better with blacks, I'm getting okay with them going on pitch right away. Before I was a little bit more, and I still kind of am. I like, if you can build things up, I think it's easier, again, to build up color than have too much of an impact and do damage control. But this is really, really nice. Wow. All right, so silhouette, you are gorge. And then, yeah, so let's just do that. Now that we've got it all patted on, just to make sure I don't get any fallout, we're gonna wipe it on my little towel here, and then we're gonna use the same brush to blend out. I've been really liking, I love my winged out look, but I've also been really liking a rounded look. So it's nice to change up a little bit. You know, I'll go back to the pointed look sooner or later, but I've been really kind of liking this, especially if I'm doing something with a black outer edge, then I like to do this. And if I don't use a liner, so there we go. We're just going to pack it up into the crease, not too far over top. We may blend with another color. I haven't quite decided. So there we go. We've got some beautiful black going there. So yeah, and then if we don't do a shimmer inner corner, I may do a white, because a white matte inner corner is really nice as well. So there we go. And then I can still build up the black more if I decide that I want to do that. So again, I've been really, really enjoying these Sigma brushes. This is the E40, so this is the nice floofy blender. And I've been really, really enjoying these. I think when I'm off my no-buy, I should get another set of Sigma brushes. I have a lot of brushes, but I've been really, really enjoying these. So I can see why people really like them. So now I'm gonna go on with this one here. And then this is the E55 and it's the eye shading brush. And then, like I said, we were gonna do purple and blue. So let's go, should we do it really dark? Okay, I'm gonna go into the darkest purple in here. This one, can I read this? I cannot. Okay, so the blue writing on the black is a little bit hard to read. The gold on the black was a lot easier, so I'll just pop on top. So anyways, we're gonna go with this darkest purple on the bottom here. We're taking this one here, and then we're gonna tap it in. And there's not a lot of kick up, if any, in the pan, very little actually. So that's nice, even with the floofy brush. So we always like that. We want it on the brush and on our eye, not on our face or all over the pan. So then let's just in the center here and blending slightly onto the black. Let's put the darkest shade of purple. That. Ooh, that is really pretty. Again, too, this is very intense. I really do understand why people want to buy all the Stacey Marie releases and all the BPerfect releases. This is the third release that I'm trying, and I like them all. Really, really nice. So yes, and then the other thing we're going to do today, besides having lunch, we're gonna go to Sephora. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're a no-buy. But my friend is looking for a concealer, and we thought we could go in and see if they can match one for her. She doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but she is a little bit concerned because she has some dark under eye circles, especially when she hasn't slept. I'm going to go and blend this out. So we want to go look at some cruelty-free concealers. I do, if temptation does arise and there is something there. I've been wanting to see if they're, but I don't know the release date. So I keep looking to see if they're getting the new Kat Von D foundation. And I thought if that was within my $50 gift certificate, I could pick that up and test that out. But so far I've been not seeing it released, so I don't know what's going on there. So, see, this side blended a little bit easier, but I think I have a scar or two on this eye, so sometimes the blending is a little tougher. I'm gonna go and pop in a teeny more black on top here. Silhouette shade, there we go, that's better. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't know where they're from, but yeah, just on top, I've got a couple. This eye doesn't have any, but this eye has a couple little indentations or little scars that sometimes make eyeshadow not want to stay. So I can't blame that on the shadow. But I usually find that if I take something soft, smaller, and kind of punch it in, I can get it to, I guess, fill in the dent. So yeah, so we're gonna look at concealers. So I'm gonna try not to spend the $50. And then I had helped a friend do something and they had paid me a few bucks, which I've been using for things like food, but I have, I don't know, like $10 left. So I thought if it's $50 plus GST, PST, then that was fine. I can go over the tax amount if I find something that's like, you know, $49 or something. But other than that, I'm not spending my own cash. So a little bit more again of this dark purple. We're just getting this all into a nice space here. All right, that is really, really nice. I like that. What do you think? Trying not to go too high. I just want to play with these and just do a very simple look for today. Not that my looks are ever complicated. I wish I could be like other people and use like, you know, 8 colors, 10 colors, but I don't have that much lid space and I'm not prepared to shave off the eyebrows. I like my eyebrows. As with age, they've gotten a little patchy, and they need to be done again. I'm getting a few of those really long hairs, which I mean, yeah, sure enough, I can pull them out myself, but I like getting my eyebrows waxed. I'm a weirdo. Okay, so now let's look. So we could go with the neighboring one, but I think we may want to brighten up the inner corner a bit. So let's take this other shade here. And again, I'm having a really hard time. Oh, this one I can get. So hold on, maybe if I do it this right. Okay, so it's amethyst. So this purple is amethyst, amethyst, amethyst. And if I kind of tilt this the right way, I can get it. And this one is called Sky. So we're gonna go into Sky. I'm gonna take a slightly smaller brush, I think, here. And then this one also is Sigma, and this is the E30. It's the E30 pencil. And then we're gonna go into there, trying not to make this too long of a video. I was going to do a 2-look video, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time this week. So, and I wanted to do this because I've been wanting to play with these so desperately. So I have one other palette that I'd like to try, a inexpensive brand. I want to do maybe a full face of drugstore inexpensive brands. All right, so I got that blue there. Wondering, because only in here is a purple shimmer, so unless I want to do just the shimmer on the outside, I'm going to quickly look into the other palettes and see if there's another shimmer I could use instead, unless I want to do an all matte look. Well, that's also a thing. So that's a very beautiful color. So I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to clean it off. And then I'm going to go into the lightest shade, or the second. Yeah, let's go into this lightest shade. And this one is called, it's a weird, C-E-Y? What is it? I don't know. So we're going to go into this one. I'm going to put my glasses on. I'll double check. And in some lower lighting. All right, so I'm gonna take this light shade here, and then I'm just going to blend along the top here a little bit. In the inner corner, lighten it up a bit. Just bring it over, just till they sweep over the purple part there, I think. Yeah, that's good. And then we're gonna take a little bit more. We're gonna do the same on the other side. Trying to be cognizant of time. I don't want this to be an 80-hour video because I can do that. And this is not a voiceover. If I'm playing and I do a voiceover, then that's cool. I can go hog wild because then I can speed frames up. But all right, yeah, that little bit of brightness on the top, I like it. I'm living for it. Do we have a brighter purple? So then I'm going to go into this lightest shade of purple here, and this one is Aurora. I think that's Aurora. We're going to go into that. I guess maybe like Aurora Borealis. And then we're going to go into that one, take a little bit, and then we're just going to go from where we stopped with the blue and then just connect this all the way down into the black. to give a little bit of lightness along the top. Then we're going to do the same on the other side, right? Just to give a little bit more brightness. And then I may tap on still again a little bit more black. I'm going to use this brush again because it's smaller. Just a little bit more of silhouette. Right. That's all right. Doesn't look patchy. I think it looks pretty good blended. Let's do our bottom lash line, and I'm just going to repeat. Going to do the dark purple and blues. So amethyst. Now that we finally read the color, we're going to do that. I do have a purple liner. I may go grab that after, but let's see how we get along here. Because our focus is the BPerfect compass collection here. There we go. I would definitely like to try some of their other products at some point. Some people want to recommend some other products that BPerfect makes that I may want to try once my no-buy is over. All right, and then we're going to go into, I thought I shut the volume off, but possibly not. I'm going to go into the lighter blue versus, or the mid blue versus the dark blue. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is nice. I like this. But we do need some shimmer. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take this. Well, maybe it's more of a bone color versus a white, but I think I'm going to take that there, and I'm going to try that in the inner corner first. And then I want to take a look at all the shimmers to see if there is one that I want to stick on the middle lid from this collection, because the one in this palette is purple, which is fine. I could just do it to the middle to the edge versus the front of the eye. So there we go, just a little bit of, yeah, it's definitely more of a bone shade than a white shade. But let's do that for now. Okay, so that's nice. So let's again look at all the shimmer options we have. We have this purple one here. This one definitely won't be a no-go, but we do have this bronzy shimmer. And then in the green palette, we have a, what is it? No, it's more green. I was gonna say maybe it's a bit of a blue tinge because it would go good with that one, but I'm still thinking it's a little bit green. And then the one in our South palette, it is, whoops, a pinky purpley shimmer. So I think we are going to use the purple that's in here, and then maybe I'm just going to do it on that part there. So let me just grab a flat angled brush here. It's also Sigma. This is the E70, and then we're going to go into that shimmer. I didn't bring a spray, so fingers crossed. If I remember correctly, it doesn't need a spray. I think it may go better on with the finger, but let's see here. So we're going to go and put this shimmer. Oh no, this goes on nicely with a brush. Doesn't need any spray. So let's just put it on the end. And we will... Oh yeah, look at that. How pretty is that? Wow. Okay. Let's put some on the other end. Oops, that's my friend that I'm going for lunch with. I guess when I'm done this, I better go and answer her. Oops, okay, this one gave me a teeny bit of fallout. Just a couple specks fell on my eye, so I need to be careful. But oh, this purple shimmer. All right, so let's put a little on the phalange. And then since we're doing the outer edge, I can use a bigger finger. Oh, it does have a little bit of blue sparkle in there. So it does shimmer, has a little, it feels like it has a little bit of blue, because as I'm looking in the mirror here, as I'm getting it closer to the blue, I'm feeling a little bit of blue shimmer. Oh, nice. Yeah, depending on how you hold it in the light, you do get a little bit of blue. Maybe this is almost like a multi-chrome. Maybe if let's lightly tap it on the blue and see what it does. It doesn't make the blue purple. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. So maybe this is have almost a duochrome effect, and that depending on what base you put it on, that's what color pulls through. Huh, Look at that. Well, you learn a new thing every day. Okay, so I'm gonna go and put on some lips, some mascara. I'm gonna think about a liner, do my hair, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts. All right, 1 second. Okay, and here we are. We're all finished. I just slapped on a little dose of colors in a neutral lip. This is in the color Stone. I'm absolutely obsessed with the smells of their lip gloss and lipsticks. It's so tasty. Of course, a little Essence mascara. I was gonna put on false nails. Well, I need some. That's probably why it's in my head. False lashes, but not in the mood. So there's that. And I just stuck on a little bit of, I think it's called Polarized. It's just a little blue liner from Lethal to finish it off. So here we are. So this is the Compass of Creativity. We got to play with some of the shades in here. So we played with these two, this one, and that one. Did we? Hold on. I think we played, yeah, we did play with this one. So I think I played with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the saves. So 7 out of 9 shades we played with here. And so that is the West Waters. And then we played from the North Nudes. We played with the black and the little bit of the white, kind of almost bone color for just a teeny bit of inner corner brightness. You can barely tell, but just a smidge to kind of connect it and lighten it. Though I cannot wait to play with this. So maybe I can do another just chatty get ready with me and play with that one. And of course, the greens, so beautiful. But I do a lot of greens, so I thought we would try and change it up a little bit. And then of course you just stick these back like so, and then they beautifully connect inside. Again, if you want to keep them together, this is what you'll want to do, because the magnets are strongish, but I don't think they would stand up to being in a drawer and pushed around. So if you want to keep the collection together, here it is, and then it shows you on the back the color stories and the information about it, and it has a 24-month shelf life, so 2 years. And of course we know that powders last usually a lot longer than cream products if you use clean brushes all the time and don't contaminate it. It can probably last a little bit longer. You'll know when quality starts to deteriorate on your eyeshadows. At least I do. So anyways, that's it. What do I think? I like it. It's a great little palette. Actually kind of a big palette, but it's 4 little palettes. If you don't have any BPerfect, this would be a nice one to get, especially if you like doing monochromatic looks. Here you can get all the different colors. If you don't want the carnivals, which are lovely. I love the Interstellar because it had a lot of gray and silver. They're usually pretty rainbow. If you're not looking for a rainbow palette, but you want some brightness, some darkness, I think this is a great mix. The quality is the amazing BPerfect quality. I have been growing to know and love, and it was nice to know that purple shimmer over blue shimmered more blue. So that was awesome. New thing I learned today, because I don't know if it says on anywhere in here that it's a duochrome, but I don't think so. I think it's just whatever they do to mix to get that purple. They just had a little bit blue in there, so that way it's more versatile. So that's it for me. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can celebrate the joys of BPerfect together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.